welcome to this edition of the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. We're kind of covering the gamut this morning. A little bit later in the program, a celebration. The Pittsburgh graduate chapter of Delta Sigma Theta is turning 90 years old. We're going to celebrate that anniversary. Also coming up a little later in the program, the Pennsylvania Bar Association is holding a very special event that you can actually get involved in. But we begin, and it kind of ties in with the legal thing, we begin with a special salute to those in the legal profession. Here to talk about it, two individuals, Ralph P. Watson, Classic Events, and the Honorable Dwayne Woodruff. Welcome.
Good morning.
And this is one of your honorees.
Yes, he is. Thank you, Lynn, for having us on the show this morning. I appreciate you reaching out and extending the invitation to come on. The event it's the third annual. I'm very excited about it because it gives Classic Events an opportunity to recognize legal eagles, if you will. And this is our third annual event. It will be held Friday, October the 6th at the Marriott City Center. Okay. People can reach out.
That's the one downtown?
Yes, it is.
City Center,
yes,
duh.
Okay. Right across from the old Civic Arena.
Right, okay.
People can reach out directly for more information. I am 412-723-2414.
You know, Ralph gets all that in right off. Make me want to come first, Ralph, before you plug the tickets.
Oh, it's going to be a wonderful event. Please come, please come. It's going to be a wonderful event. Judge Woodruff is one of the honorees. In previous years, we've recognized Livingstone and Justin Johnson. Last year, Dr. Cyril Wecht was one of the honorees. And I'm just so over the moon that Judge Woodruff has agreed to be part of the event.
To be a part of it.
Yes.
And Judge Woodruff, I mean, talk to me about it. I mean, obviously because I've had ties to the legal community in Pittsburgh pretty much my whole life. The role that you guys play on the bench is way more significant, I think, than most people even realize.
You know, it is. You know, we have a judicial election coming up this year as well in regard to that. You know, but judges have a key role and an expanding role that they play in people's lives. You know, the power and the decisions that we have to make. You know, we can take your property away, we can take your liberty away, we can take your kids away, we can reunite families as well. So it's important to have good quality judges that have the integrity and understand what justice is all about, understand the communities as well. And it's an awesome responsibility. You know, one that I am blessed to be with. I love being a judge. I love being involved with families. I've been a judge now for 12 years in family court, and,
wow.
and the reason I stay in family court is just to be part of that upbringing and encouragement and love and support, for families and our children as well. So
changing lives, indeed.
It's quite important.
And let me piggyback on something that you said. You said there is a judicial race coming up this year, and one of the things I think that we've had guests on this very show say, you all go out and vote when it's the governor, when it's the mayor, but the people who really affect your lives are the judges.
Exactly. And not only that, in Pennsylvania, once the judge is elected, it's a 10-year term.
Wow.
So as a judge, I can sit through 3 presidents and 3 governors, and so the effect that judges have on people's lives is much more immediate as well. We have 7 seats that are open this year. One Supreme Court race that's coming up, which I am actually a candidate for.
Yes, happen to be.
Yes. And we have 4 seats on our Superior Court and 2 seats on our Commonwealth Court as well. And I do want to mention Justice Todd is running for retention on the Supreme Court and from this area as well.
So you're plugging tickets, he's plugging elections. I gotta watch you too. But give me an idea, Ralph. I mean, because when you listen to Judge Woodruff talk about the way judges can influence lives, I'm guessing that was part of your motivation in coming up with this salute to legal excellence.
Absolutely. Lynn, as you know, I host 6 events a year. Each event that I host are market specific. However, they bring an awareness to the community. I'm a firm believer that government and business work together. My platform is to enhance the entrepreneur. So when entrepreneurs take part in my events, they get an opportunity to meet an individual such as a Judge Woodruff. And because I'm political and community driven, I get politicians to my events, I get community to my events, and then they have the opportunity. I utilize that platform to help the community at large. It increases the socioeconomic development of the region. It was indeed an honor for me to recognize Judge Woodruff. When I met Judge Woodruff, he was not quite a judge, but he was fresh out the gate and ran for his judicial seat. And I met him, and I was he embraced his candidacy. He embraced the community. And I had a newfound respect for him. And that was 14 years ago now.
Yep.
So this is the second time, actually, that I have recognized Judge Woodruff through classic events. It was one of my Youthpreneur events several years ago that I recognized Judge Woodruff because I respected what he did on the bench, keeping families together. So now here we are. He's going to the next level as a candidate, and still his mission has not changed. So why wouldn't I recognize him?
Absolutely. So now let's go back to the when, where, and how do folks get tickets.
Okay. When is October the 6th?
Yeah, I'm in charge of this show, not you.
Okay. Okay. And I take that and acquiesce to the Queen. It is Friday, October the 6th. It will be held at the Marriott City Center. The event starts at 6 o'clock with a cocktail reception, and live entertainment, and great networking. There's always a vendor showcase at my events. Entrepreneurs have an opportunity to showcase their organization, business, product, or service at every event that I host. Then dinner and awards, 7:30.
7:30. And how do we get tickets?
Ralph Watson, 412-723-2414. Or you can email me, ralph.p.watson@aol.com.
Okay, perfect. And Judge, before we go, because we have been talking about the election, folks really need to get out and vote.
They definitely need to get out and vote. November 7th is the election day. This is a somewhat historic election as well. I anticipate being elected, and if I am elected, I'll be only the second African American ever elected to our Supreme Court, which is actually the oldest, highest court in the country. We have a great Supreme Court at this time as well. I'm going to be honored to be servicing the people of Pennsylvania. I'll look forward to it. But again, it's extremely important to get out and vote in each and every single election. November the 7th.
November the 7th. And here's the good news. We're going to be talking about elections as the fall progresses. So don't worry. We're going to remind you. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to take a commercial break. A lot more still to come. Don't forget the Deltas are celebrating 90 years. We'll talk about that and much more when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.
The Lynn Hayes Freeland Show is sponsored by Dollar Bank, providing mortgages for mothers with less than perfect credit.